help us
It's
for
really
next
going
year.
beyond,
Well,
really.
going beyond.
Yeah.
Well said. Good little plug there for our brand. There you go. Go beyond.
welcome.
Okay, moving on. So in Japan, it's the Nagoya Central Japan Dragons. Those guys, have sort of were out front early and stayed out front. So guys, congratulations down there.
So for the UK, it's the Belfast Goliaths. It's been really close. Leaders, Belfast. But do you know what? Belfast picked it at the last minute.
So let me just quickly land on this. So there's going to be a case study on what the Leeds leaders did with their airport authority. They actually partnered up, and the airport authority, I'm going to quickly sort of mention this. There's a video on this which we'll put onto the lounge. But they actually engaged their airport authority. The airport authority then engaged all of their database and told people to come in for the last week of the RPM season to see if the Leeds leaders were able to actually pip the Goliaths at the post. So what they did, they got in touch with their 36,000 Facebook users. I think it was 20,000 Twitter users. Yeah. They sent out a mass mail merge to all of their customers to say to get into Leeds Airport to buy their TMCs and other FX related products. So what I have to say about that is the epitome of when you see partnerships coming together in the name of driving the FX category. I mean, that in itself is sensational. We have to see more of that next year.
Oh, 100%.
We've got some great examples that obviously, that one we know of, but there's others out there, Walshy, that we don't know, and that's happening. So anyway, I've got to say to the Leeds leaders, honourable mention to you guys.
100%.
Moving on. So in NAM, now these guys were out front early. They stayed out in front. The SLC, so Salt Lake City, Jerry Maguire's. Guys, congratulations on your win for 2017, winning the NAMtastic division.
So from the Asda Hulks, we have the SAS Wolverines. They were pushing it every month, every week, really doing well. They were out front, and they deserved the win.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. So moving to the land down under, the ANZ Avengers, the division that topped it down there. Now this was really close as well.
This was really close.
I mean, it was a battle for top spot, but there was three within the running. Honourable mention has to go to the WA Daredevils, so to Matt Rogers and his team.
Yeah.
But the guys who took it out were the New South Wales Warriors B team. So to Phil McIntyre and the crew down there, guys, congratulations. It got down to the very last round.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Really
Beautifully
well
done.
done.
Okay.
So from Brazil, we have the Five Fantastic. All the way through, they were just smashing it.
Yeah,
They've done so
good.
well. Do you know what I have to say? Brazil's quite a small team. We've only got 5 teams within there, 5 to 6 teams.
Yeah.
But their engagement, what they've done, what Tina's done and Juvenile's done, has just been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I can't thank them enough for how much they've supported us throughout RPM as well.
Yeah.
So thank you, guys.
Very good. Now, the last division that we don't have a result for because we're still working through it is the African Warriors. But once that is actually due, we'll make sure that we communicate that to everyone and we'll update the lounge so everyone then understands who are the victors across the African Warrior division. Now, that brings us to the end of this season's wrap-up. It's gone for a little bit longer than usual, but for good reason. This is a bumper edition. And guys, what I do want to do is I want to say some thank yous here. I want to say thank you to all of the RMCs, the presidents, the members. You guys have done an outstanding job. The way that you've engaged your team, you've kept it alive, you've fed back in real time, some of the issues that you've been experiencing with RPM, but equally some of the good stuff that we've been able to then share globally, the best practices, has seen RPM grow very, very quickly to be a leading gamification incentivization program, not just within Travelex, but within the industry. It is something special.
It is.
We do have to say thanks to the team captains as well. I mean, some of those guys did some amazing work.
Yeah, their communications and just their enthusiasm throughout the whole of the league has just been phenomenal. So well done, team captains, and thank you.
Indeed. So a couple other thank yous before we go, Walshy. So Tricia Scott, thank you so much for all the work you've been doing with the RPM World Lounge page, making sure that it's up and running. Yeah. It's always available. I think we see monthly about 18,000 hits on that page, which is the #1 page globally for 2017 when it comes to the lounge, which is brilliant. So that means people are engaged, people are going to it, people are keeping themselves updated on what's going on when it comes to RPM, which is just fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's Tricia. And Walshy, sparing your blushes, I have to say, the amount of work that you've done behind the scenes with the likes of Rebecca Riley, Altamash down in the GDC has been incredible. If it wasn't for you guys doing what you do so humbly and selflessly, I'm not sure if RPM would be the success it is today. So take a bow. I know you don't like compliments, but I'm doing it on air and doing it live, direct to all these people out there, because it's important to understand who are the real workers and the real heroes when it comes to making sure that RPM, the program, is a success. Guys, that's been RPM, the wrap-up for 2017. We'll be back early next year because there's more to talk about, but we're going to take a break over the festive season. Claire, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having us, and Merry Christmas to
and
you
Merry
all.
Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. And guys, that was a wrap-up. Until next time, good luck with sales. That's a wrap.